Hi guys, it's Lana here. Welcome back to Lana Summertime. So in today's video, I want to show you what's in my bag. I just want to make sure that I'm ready for everything, that I never get caught off guard, and that it all looks good while I'm doing it. So this video is going to be for anyone who kind of finds themselves having a really long day out and about, and you just feel like you have so much stuff to bring with you. That's definitely me, and for me that's because I'm self-employed, I work for myself. I sometimes have to go out and have like a lot of meetings and stuff. I try to usually schedule all of those for one day because the train takes like an hour and it's really expensive. So if you guys didn't know, the UK railway system is like the most expensive in Europe, which is kind of crazy because it's not even good. So before we even have a look at what's inside my bag, let's have a look at the bag. Okay, so this is the bag. It's by Teddy Blake, which is based in New York. It's the Georgia 14-inch in black. So I just really love this bag. Like when it first came to me, I was like, oh my god, that's actually beautiful. I'm not even gonna lie, the reason I chose it is because it kind of reminded me of a Birkin. Obviously it's not exactly the same as a Birkin, and it definitely has its own style going on. So it has these handles, but it also comes with this shoulder strap. So I do wear it with the strap sometimes, but I definitely prefer holding it by the handles because I just feel like it looks better by the handles. It has these little clasps right here which do work, and you have to undo these to get into the bag, which I really appreciate because, you know, being out and about in London, pickpockets are the real deal. I have been pickpocketed myself in London, Montague Pike pub on Shaftesbury Avenue, had my phone stolen. Those pickpockets will literally pinch stuff quicker than you can say barracuda. Like, it's not even a joke. They're very, very fast. So I always make sure that my bags either have a zip or they have a very secure fastening. Do not be going around London with an open bag. It's just silly. So shall we get into what's in the bag? So this right here is a personal alarm. This is by Ashley. Like, it's called like an Ashley personal alarm. I've been carrying it literally, like if I don't have it on my bag, I'm literally like holding it in my hand because it gets dark so quickly right now and I just do not feel safe outside. I feel safer actually when I'm in the heart of the city because it's always well lit, there's always tons of stuff going on, there's always loads of people around, there's CCTV everywhere. Whereas as soon as I leave the city, like when I'm coming back home again and I'm suddenly like in the countryside, that's when I need my safety alarm. Like, I literally do not leave the house without this right now. Like, even if it's only like 5 in the evening, I'm like, this is scary. So I bring this with me everywhere. And it sounds this really loud alarm, and this flashes, and it's supposed to attract attention of people nearby. And even if there's no one around, hopefully that sound will just scare anyone that's like coming at you, you know. So this has been an essential for me. And on this side I just have an anti-bac hand gel, and I think they were literally giving these away in Primark one day, and it actually came with like this little claw clip, and I just attached that onto there. It's really nice to have it outside of my bag because it means that like when I've been on the tube and like holding onto the rails and stuff, I don't need to like go into my bag and like infect everything that's inside the bag just to get to my anti-bac. I just really like having it right here. I can just anti-bac my hands, eat, you know, whatever I'm gonna do without having to go into my bag. Anyway, shall we finally get into what's inside the bag? Not gonna lie, this is kind of heavy, but I'm just so glad that it actually holds everything that I need for an entire day. Like, this bag in particular is so structured and it always looks so neat and tidy. It actually looks quite compact when you're wearing it as well, but it fits so much stuff inside. So I have a lot of stuff in here. Okay, first thing, gloves, because it's cold outside. These gloves are supposed to be like the tech gloves where you can like still use it when you're on your phone and stuff, but you literally can't. But it does have grips and things, which means that I don't drop my phone anymore, so that's really good. Next thing, which I do keep close to the top of my bag because I use it quite a lot while I'm out, and that's just my purse. So I was using a bigger purse, but these just take up so much space inside the bag, and it just has so many like card slots and things. This one's by Guess. It has so many card slots and stuff like that, which I just don't even use. So I downsized to this one, and this was literally like £3 in Primark. And it has a little coin purse at the back, which actually just has train tickets in it and a couple like euros, We don't use euros in the UK. But this has like my driving license, it has my bank cards, and it has my COVID vaccination cards in there as well. It is absolutely essential, and it needs to be small because I'm going to be carrying a lot with me in the city, and I just don't want to be wasting space on a big purse. It makes much more sense just to have a small purse or even just a card holder, just to make sure you know where all of your cards are. If you don't know where your cards are, that's when you start losing things. You start to rummage through your bags, you start to make a mess, you start to get flustered, and that's just not the vibe. The next thing that I have is my glasses. These are from Specsavers. I recently went to the optician because I was having some trouble with my eye, and they told me for the first time in my life that I might need some glasses. I really didn't put that much thought into the glasses that I chose. These are literally like the cheapest ones that you can get, but I figured I'm probably not going to use them very much, and I don't know anything about glasses. Like, I don't know which type of glasses I like. I don't know what's in style. So let me just get these until I think about it more. And truthfully, since I got these a couple of months ago, I've probably worn them like twice. I did not get like the anti-glare thing, so you guys just like can see. You can see the ring lights. Oh my gosh, I look like I've got ring light goggles on. Wow, it's like a perfect reflection. Now I know why the optician was telling me to get like the anti-glare or anti-reflection kind of thing, because that looks hilarious. I barely wear these, but when I am out and about in London and I need to read road signs from far away or read like the train announcement board, that's kind of when these might be helpful. Okay, like I can never wear those in a video. Like, definitely bring them in a little case, make sure they don't get scratched up. I don't know why anyone would do that. Obviously you need a face mask. Restrictions are getting tightened again here in the UK. My face masks that I wear are actually by Headchie, which is my brand. Headchie is a headband and scrunchie in one, and my entire hair care line is based off of that product. We also created some face masks. We work with satin, and I really liked the idea of a satin mask. These also come with a filter pocket, and you can insert a particle filter in there to make sure that you are fully protected. I feel so mysterious when I'm wearing this. Like, it was like an order that I wanted to show you these things in, but I'm just gonna literally pull things out and show you. So the next thing is my Bluetooth headphones. These have changed my life. They are by Happy Plugs, and these are the Air 1 Plus. I got them with the gold tips on because I just think they're so pretty and beautiful. Unfortunately, I do seem to have like stained the outside just from carrying this like in my pockets. If anyone knows how I can get this off, please let me know, because I actually tried cleaning it with like warm soapy water, and then I even tried like a little bit of bleach, and it still looks like that, sadly. But the earphones themselves are amazing. Like, obviously there's no wire, so it doesn't get tangled up, but even beyond that, the sound quality is amazing. You just feel so free when you're listening to music or an audiobook without wires attached. Like, it's a wonderful feeling. So I will have these in pretty much all day. They don't get uncomfortable in my ears at all. I'll take them out for the appointments and stuff, obviously, but I'll have them in on the train, I'll have them in while I'm in the coffee shop editing, and they're just such a dream. Absolutely love them, absolutely essential, and I just love how neat that they are. And then I usually bring like a little bit of a makeup bag. So this one is a makeup bag by NARS. I think it came in a set of their translucent powder or something, but I actually have the Too Faced Born This Way powder in there. So I really love this setting powder. It's the one that I've got on today. I really wish that maybe I had a travel size, because this is actually kind of big. So travel sized makeups are really good, but saying that, nothing that I have in here is the travel sized version. Born This Way concealer. I have a mirror, a makeup brush, a lip balm. This is by NARS. This is in the shade Deep Throat. NARS, why you gotta be like that? So this is one of their Afterglow lip balms. My little makeup bag, that's also where I'll keep like my hair stuff. So I do actually have a skinny Headchie in here, and it just looks like this. Can you guys see that? And I just love them because when I'm like working or when I'm just going around the city, I do not like having my hair out. I almost never have my hair out, like just down and around my face. So I love headbands. I love putting it back. I love buns. I rarely have my hair out. Shock horror. Then you guys know a Headchie is a headband and a scrunchie, so I just bring it down, tie my hair up, and that's usually how I'll be chilling while I'm like editing videos and stuff. I would just be really happy that I had my Headchie in my bag so that I could switch it up. I just think it's really essential to keep any kind of makeup items in their separate bag within your bag, because these are the kind of things that can leak, they can smash, you can forget to put the lid on properly, and then you end up with concealer and foundation and powder over everything in your bag, and it sucks. So that's why I always try to keep it it in a bag like this. It's definitely going to help you to stay looking put together because you're just not going to leave yourself at risk of having that mess. Another thing that I usually keep in my bag, especially on a long day like this where I might be vlogging some bits, so I will bring my camera. This is actually not the camera that I would bring because I'm filming with the camera that I would bring, but this is like its older brother. This is the G7X2 and this is the G7X3. They're both from Canon. Screen pops up, which is really helpful. This is this one. The one that I'm filming with, I will put a separate clip in because it has this kind of mauvey brown case on it. Everyone always gets really curious. Everyone's like, wow, that's so vintage. It's such a vintage camera. And I say, it's really not vintage. It's just a case, guys. It's not a vintage camera. But yeah, I really love this camera and I really love the case. So I always bring that with me. Okay, so we haven't even got to the thing that's like taking up the most space. Actually, it's not taking up the most space because it slots right in. So this right here is my laptop. So this is obviously essential for anyone who works on the go. If you feel like you're going to be working on a coffee shop that day, or if you have a meeting where you're going to have to be taking notes, you're probably going to need to bring your laptop with you. So this is my MacBook. She's actually really old. It fits so perfectly that it means it doesn't move around, and it actually just leaves a lot of space for everything else, because where it's not like jigging around, it's just literally sliding right in. All of the rest of the space is for everything else, so it's actually perfect. I have my laptop charger in there because if I'm going to be editing, sometimes I literally have like an appointment at 9 AM and then I have a dinner at 5, and it doesn't make sense for me to go home and then come back again, so I will literally sit in a coffee shop for hours working and just drinking coffee and having lunch. So yeah, I need my charger, and for that same reason I have my phone charger in here as well. Another thing that is essential for my work is my memory cards and external hard drives, so I pretty much bring those with me every time, and I have to use this because my memory card slot in the laptop is broken, so I have to have an adapter. This is actually a Nude Sticks bag, so like the Nude Sticks makeup brand, but I wanted to use this for my hard drives and my memory cards because it has all of these lightning bolts on it, and they just like, they make me think like electricity, and I know that these are like electronics. So for me, it just made sense. Also, it fits everything in it perfectly. It's just the right size. Mints. Sis, and you need to bring mints with you unless you're gonna bring a toothbrush. I really like the hard mints, so I really like mints, Tic Tacs, Polos. I really don't like chewing gums. I feel like they're kind of awkward and annoying. My sunglasses. I literally bring my sunglasses with me everywhere because I feel like I'm a vampire. I said to my sister the other day, I don't think I've been out of the house without sunglasses on for about 5 years. These ones are by Key, Australia. Really love these sunglasses. Okay, so this next one is not in my bag all the time. It's just in my bag when I think that it's about to be my time of the month or when it is my time of the month. And that is like a pad and tampon case. So this one is by Day, and inside it has like Day tampons in it. I just think it's really nice if you can keep it in some kind of case. Maybe you don't really care about everybody knowing what it is, and that's a really good thing. But I do think that a lot of us feel quite self-conscious about it still, so I just like to have something a little bit discreet to keep my stuff in. And by the way, Day are like really sustainable tampons, and some of them are CBD infused. Like these two are CBD infused, these ones aren't, but it really helps with cramps and like any soreness that you have, so absolutely love them. I think it kind of helps with any PMS symptoms as well, because like I had it before where I had like really bad PMS. I was super stressed, angry, and then my period came and I like used a CBD tampon. I was just so zen and I had no pain, nothing. It was amazing. I also keep a coffee cup in my bag. I like to bring this with me because when I go and get a coffee, you can get free upgrades a lot of the time if you bring your own cup. I have O2 Priority, and you can get a free coffee in Cafe Nero, and you get an upgrade if you bring your own cup. So this one is really cute. It's actually sakura flowers, and I got this in springtime in Japan. So this just always reminds me of that trip to Japan. Love bringing this with me. Love getting free coffee upgrades. Essential for a hardworking woman in the city. My keys. We'll show you two key rings that I have. So the first one is a Chipolo. So my sister got me this, and basically this is like Bluetooth, and you download an app on your phone, and through your phone you can track where your Chipolo is. So you can always track where your keys are. And then I have this other key ring which says mother effing homeowner, because I'm a homeowner. I also usually have some kind of notebook in my bag as well, just because I need notes. My brain literally runs at 1,000,000 miles a minute, and I have like 1,000 thoughts a second, and I need to write them down sometimes. Like I would not be able to get anything done if I didn't write stuff down, so quite often I need to bring my notebook with me. And then I also bring a book a lot of the time. The book is more for, so if I feel like like I'm gonna have a lot of downtime, I will bring the book, because a lot of the time I don't feel like I have time to read, unfortunately, but I do try. This book has been floating around in my bags for a while and still hasn't been read, because I usually feel like if I do have like time on the train or something, I'm usually doing emails on my phone, or I'm doing Duolingo language lessons on my phone. So this does get kind of neglected, but I am gonna keep it in my bag because I want to read it. So this is The Magic of Thinking Big. Okay, so I hope that that video was helpful, and maybe you saw some things here that maybe you don't usually carry in your bag that you might start carrying in your bag, or maybe you just got some tips on how to keep yourself organized, how to just keep things easy and simple, you know. But that is everything that I keep in my bag on a long day in the city. So I hope this video was helpful, or at least hope that you had some fun watching. So I think this is going to be my last video before Christmas. So whatever you're doing this year, I hope you have an amazing time. And I hope that you are just absolutely brimming full of love and gratitude for everything. It's going to be a tough year this year. We don't really know what's happening, and a lot of people aren't very well this year, and that's really sad. But we just have to try to stay strong and, you know, support each other and do the best that we can. So yes, I will be back after Christmas with some more uploads. If you guys would like to see them, then make sure that you're subscribed. Thumbs up this video and turn on your notifications. Also get me on Instagram and TikTok, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.